You are going to go home. You will have a lot of things to do. And for this, I'd like to share a technique before we apart today. For those of you who are not necessarily following the path of the Buddha, I want you to keep this mood of celebration or festival or even the sadhana by choosing an object, whether it is a form or a sound or even a taste or a feeling. It doesn't have to be holy. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It can be a sunset. It can be a piece of rock. It can be a dead leaf. It can be your fork, spoon. Whatever comes in your mind or whatever is in front of you, whatever you see, the first thing you see, wherever it is, it doesn't have to be in a very serene place such as the temple. It can be in your toilet. Wherever, whenever, if you can choose one object, such as door handle, as you are rushing out to buy grocery, look at this door handle and remain there looking at it for at least 1 minute. And while you are looking at this door handle for 1 minute, if your thought is going to the 7-Eleven, the shopping list, etc., try to come back to the door handle. Or even better, if you are web browsing, let's say you are doing the Facebook, why not choose the letter F and look at this letter F for 1 minute? And if you really want to browse the other parts, don't. Just look at the letter F for just 1 minute. We are talking about as short as 1 minute. As you do this, what happens is the object that you get distracted ends up becoming ally. Like a fire and the wood. If you know how to use the wood, more wood means more fire. But if you don't know how to use the wood, then fire can die. So choose an object. It could be a sound. It could be like noise like this. And this is something that any one of us can do. And on top of that, if you still want to do something extra, try to acknowledge and educate yourself that everything is your projection. Everything is your opinion. You know, like in the expression, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Basically, whatever you are seeing, hearing, whatever you are deciding, it is your projection. As simple as it sounds, if you can really understand what it means, that is just my projection. If you can really comprehend this, you will begin to understand the world of illusion more and more. And this, even though I put it in this way, is basically the shamatha and the vipassana practice that can be done by everyone. And by doing this, when you remain, for instance, on the door handle for 1 minute without a distraction, it is the Buddha. You are remembering the Buddha because you are not distracted. This is also remembering the Dharma because you are not distracted. You are remembering the Sangha because at that time, okay, see, when you are not distracted, you are not judging. When you are not judging, that is the seed of the compassion. And that is the Buddha. when you are not distracted, chances of you misinterpreting, when you are not distracted, chances of you judging, having a wrong view is much less. And that is the Dharma. And when you are not judging, when you are not distracted, and we are not even talking about a holy object, we are talking about a door handle or a fork or a tissue paper or anything. During that time, as short as it may be, you are not contaminated, you are not corrupted by your emotion. At that time, you are a holy person. And that time, you have become a Sangha. So through this, you will be doing the sadhana. So this is something that I wanted to share to those who are not necessarily following the Buddha Dharma.